Hey, welcome back to Inzerillo Family Farm. Well, Happy New Year. Hope everybody made it through. Ate some good food. Spent some time with family and friends. We took a little bit of a break, but we're back. I'm carefully walking on some ice right now. I'm gonna go out and check some sheep, but I thought I'd bring you along, show you what's going on. It's a sunny day today. That thing you see behind me is the blue sky. We haven't seen that for a while, that's for sure. But yeah, so gonna go out and check some sheep. They got some creep feed brought in a couple weeks ago, and then it warmed up. So they've been eating that and putting weight on, a little bit easier on their body. But here, kind of a mess, but I'll show around and show you here. But yeah, so that's, oh yeah, that's Greta. She's always at the feeder. First at the feeder, last to go at the feeder. Say hi, Greta. So you can see they made a big giant mess around it. It's obviously been getting some activity, but I checked it today. There's still plenty of feed in there, and thought I'd have maybe a little bit of leak with the snow that accumulated on the top and then melted, but we're good. It held up, so she's doing well. As you can see, all the sheep are doing pretty good. Couple of them maybe got a little thin, but they're doing well. Probably getting to the point where I'm gonna have to add some bedding to Greta. Say hi. Don't be grumpy. Maybe I'll change her name to Grumpy Greta. So I'm gonna go check that. I was able to look at their feeder, or their hay feeder. They got plenty there. I'll show you that, but they've been munching on that. I bought some hay from a guy down the road, and I like it. It's good stuff. So we did that. I checked their mineral earlier. They have mineral out available for them, but they also have it in their creep feed, so they're getting plenty of that. I didn't realize how important mineral was. I just thought it was like, a little extra. It had some desired effect, but it has a lot. So let's take a look here. Here, I'll show you. We're at the point where we're going to need some new straw put down right there. So the problem, normally we don't have to do it this soon, but I anticipated there'd probably be an issue with the warmer temperatures creating the melt, and so we're getting a lot of moisture in here, so we're going to have to put some more straw down to keep them all dry, keep them as comfortable as possible. Rocco the Ram's been doing his job, and so he's almost done here. I think next week I'm going to pull him. He's been in about 6 weeks, so we'll see who's pregnant. Let's see if I can get him. I don't really like turning my back too much on a ram, but there, I can see him. Say hi, Rocco. He's been actually pretty docile, hasn't been aggressive. He's been more interested in the ladies, which is awesome, because then he's not interested in ramming me. I haven't had too many. I see you, buddy. I haven't seen or I haven't had too many rams that have been aggressive, but I have been butted before, and so you just got to pay attention. They can do damage, but you can see here. Here's their hay feeder. They still got a little bit, about halfway done, maybe, I don't know, 2/3. But this stuff's pretty good stuff. There's actually some alfalfa in it. Again, we try to avoid this here on the ground, because what they're doing is they're pulling some of the hay from in here out and going for the good stuff. It's kind of like a kid digging through his plate for the potatoes instead of the vegetables. So sheep do that too. So yeah, so you can see there's a lot of trails behind me here. They're walking. We got melt coming. I think the weather's calling for well, they say 3 to 6 inches of snow. If I was a bet man, I'd probably say maybe 2 inches of snow. So We're gonna have to run the sheep in that. I guess that. Everything's backwards on the camera here, but we're gonna run the sheep in that, and probably next week also get Rocco out, and then check on some hooves. Just kind of give them a once over, and make sure that they're doing well, especially if they're starting to develop lambs. We want to make sure that they're doing well and they're getting everything they need. So that's on the to-do list. Trying not to fall through the snow here. I'm gonna follow the sheep's trail. But so the weather will obviously be dictating that. So we'll see how the weather does, and if it will allow me to get some work done outside here. So, you know, if it's super cold, want the sheep, make sure that, you know, they have the option of going inside and not being outside if it's snowing, raining, or whatever. So we don't want to work them in those conditions. But yeah, that big orange ball is the sun. Like I said, we haven't seen that for a while. That clip this gate here real quick. There it is. So let me check our hay here. Also, our little storage area. Make sure none of the deer don't slip. None of the deer have been chomping at it, and nothing's getting moldy with this weather. So should be fine, but just gonna double check on it. But anyways, yeah, so haven't seen the sun. Well, I'll tell you, that vitamin D is important. I'm gonna walk around the gate because I'm too lazy to open it all the way, and there's a lot of snow there. So try not to get the sun in your eyes there. Even our chicken tractors are doing okay. Ooh, that's deep. A little bit of a drift. Chicken tractors are doing okay. They were collecting snow. I thought maybe we'd have a cave in or something, but they're doing okay. So looking back here at the hay, show you guys. I spun you around because I didn't want to put you in the sun, but all that back there, you see all the snow on top? That's help insulating it and that kind of stuff. And if you look on the edges, there's no black or anything, especially this one here over my shoulder. That little area right there, there's no mold or anything like that. So they're holding. So they're doing okay. I'm gonna walk down and check this last one here. Sorry if I blinded you again. Believe me, if you haven't seen the sun like we haven't, it won't bug you. Yeah, everything's good. A couple of them are a little wet right here though. These were bales ate at one point in the summer. You know, there was green grass, but they wanted to go for the hay bales. Yeah, so here, I'll show you this here. So the sun again, spin you around. So this is a little bit wet. You can tell it's a little bit darker. So in the event that it does get a little moldy, what we'll do is we'll just unroll it and pull that layer out, get to the good stuff where there's no mold or anything like that. And then what we'll do is feed them the good stuff, and the wet moldy stuff will get composted. So nothing gets wasted. Another thing I sometimes do is I'll take this stuff and I'll actually put it out in the pasture if there's enough of it, and use that to create a little bit of a seed bank, I guess, because in those bales there's seeds. So then we'll get some new grass. And actually, any fertilizer that was put on, like nitrogen or anything like that, whether it's organic or commercial, whatever, there's a little bit in there too, so it benefits our ground. We don't fertilize really with any commercial fertilizers. We use our chickens to do that. So if you watch any other video, you would understand that or have seen it. So we use them, and then the pigs in the woods. So anyways, that's it for now. Pretty slow time of year right now. To be honest with you, I've been enjoying it. I've been doing a lot of stuff inside the house, making phone calls, doing math, trying to figure out feed costs for next year, projections, and all that good stuff. Glad I paid attention in like 8th grade math. But so we're doing that, and looking potentially getting chicks again the end of April, and that's going to be weather dependent. Still kind of trying to figure out what the numbers are going to look like for the amount we're going to raise this year, infrastructure and all that stuff. So we'll figure it out. And then, before we wrap things up here, I just want to take an opportunity to thank some of the new subscribers that have subscribed, well, about a month ago, because that was the last video, but appreciate it very much. Looking for more subscribers. So if you're interested in learning and from my mistakes, my successes, seeing baby lambs, baby pigs, and chickens and chicks, subscribe. And if you're hitting the like button and you're not subscribed, we'd appreciate it if you would. So anyways, thanks for watching, and stay safe. We'll see you soon.